Hello everybody, welcome back to Pokemon White. So, the last part, we fought against a bunch of Team Plasma Grunts, which means we should be getting more closer to the exit at this point. Yeah, considering that we're only gonna be fighting Plasma Grunts within this part of the cave anyway. But anyways, now before we go to the ride, which is where the exit is, yeah, there are still a few more trainers that we can fight against. Yeah, first we have this guy. Take this. The winning strategy I've developed. Well, that is if you have any strategies being developed. Alright, Corky. Oh, here we go. Now, yeah, in the last part we had the annoying dance moves that was Lilligant, and now we have the evolution of Contini, Whimsicott, where it's honestly impossible to outspeed a freaking Whimsicott. Yeah, even if you are more higher level than it. Yeah, Whimsicotts are really fast. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be able to, yeah, you are most likely are not going to be able to get the first hit in all the time. Yeah. And also, Whimsicotts can have the ability Prankster, I believe. Which means, yeah, they can easily get a non-tanker move in before you do. Yeah. But anyways, everyone. Oh yeah, everyone. Now we're also getting the other fossil Pokemon, Tirtouga. Yeah, this right here is the fossil Pokemon that you get when you actually get the cover fossil. Now some of these are Tirtougas. Now some of them may actually some Tirtougas. They will have the ability Sturdy. So yeah, just like Bulldor. Yeah, you may have to deal with more than one attack just so you can defeat them. But anyways, now we have the scientist says, I want to solve all the mysteries. Oh, I bet he does. In the world! Yeah, for that purpose, I will keep fighting. Alright. You may now when it comes to mysteries, I'm sure you're gonna keep fighting for that. But when it comes to this Pokemon battle, you are most likely are not gonna fight for it forever because yeah, since we've already fought previous scientists before him, so yeah, and we definitely had no issues. We definitely had no issues. Yeah, and we definitely had no issues finding those previous ones before. So yeah, and this scientist is no different. Yeah, mysteries. Yeah, he says mysteries only deepen. Yeah, that is not a Pokemon battle. That is. Okay. Now let's get our team set up because now before we get us to the exit, and shows up here again. Many different values mixed together, and the world becomes gray. That is unforgivable. I will separate Pokemon and people, and black and white will be clearly distinct. Yeah, black and white, aka the games that we are currently playing right now. Yes, that is my dream. That is a dream I must fulfill. Ditto, do you have a dream of your own? Well, we are on this journey to essentially find a dream of our own. So yeah, that's pretty obvious. You have a dream. That's wonderful. I'll learn just what kind of dream you have. In battle. Yep, here we go again. Yeah, we're now fighting King N once again. Once again, he's changed his team lineup once again. Now this time he starts off with a Bulldog. Now this Bulldog has ability Sturdy, and he has to move Smudge Slap, now Iron Defense, Smackdown, and Power Gem. So essentially, your typical Bulldogs that you may or may not have seen before. Now, as you will probably tell from this fight, yeah, he essentially utilizes the same Pokemon that you find in Chargestone Cave. So, yeah, essentially, if you've not encountered these Pokemon by now, yeah, then you're probably not gonna figure out what types they are, or even what moves they may have on them. But anyways, so the next up is his Joltik. Now he has the ability Compound Eyes, and he has the moves Electro Web, Bug Bite, Gastro Acid, and Slash. And with the power of the Sea Crash, yeah, that Joltik is gone because, as we know, Joltiks are very tiny. But it's a one now for his Clink. Now he has the ability Plus, and he has the moves Thundershock, Gear Grind, Bind, and Charge Beam. Now, oh yeah, and I guess I should say this, the entire Clink line, the Clink evolution line, all of them have the abilities plus and minus, and yet, yeah, you're not going to be seeing them in double battles anytime soon, so why bother having with these abilities again? But anyways, now this last one, Frostseed. Now, just like all Frostseeds, they have Iron Barbs, and he also has Metaclaw. He has moves Metaclaw, Pin Missile, Gyro Ball, and Iron Defense. So essentially, if you can actually pull off that Iron Defense before you even get yourself a chance to hit it, then you may want to stick with utilizing special attacks on him. Although I don't know why you would want to do physical attacks on him anyway, considering with the obvious ability that he has. But anyways, we're done. Why? Hey, is it impossible for me to win while feeling bad about being a trainer? As if I could pursue the truth with something as meaningless as a battle, and as if that could make me worthy to become friends with a legendary Pokemon. Ditto. Yep, and Lucas there right behind us, Bianca. Just a little further to Mistralton City. Yep, a little further more. Bianca, is you have good ears, I guess. I can't believe you heard Ditto's voice from that far away. Ditto, who is this trainer? Yeah, this is actually the first time those two have actually met. Professor Juniper, what are you thinking? You appear to have no qualms about the relationship between Pokemon and people. You put Pokemon into categories and use an arbitrary rules and think you can understand them saying like that. The very idea of a Pokédex revolts me. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh my. Looks like you're not my biggest fan. Your opinion is understandable. It happens to be different from mine, which is equally understandable. How about if all people get to decide for themselves how to relate to Pokemon? You're saying I should just allow people to think whatever they want? And treat Pokemon however they want, no matter whether I'm suffering. I refuse to tolerate the existence of a word like that. Yeah, he definitely leaves with anger. Well, I didn't expect him to change his mind for right away. But I hope you'll spend a little time trying to understand how others feel. Now then, I think I'll go collect a little more data. For Pokemon and people to get along to get along better, we need to take steps to learn more about them. All right, now she goes. Ditto. Yeah, what is it, Bianca? I'm gonna go with Professor Juniper now, cause I'm her bodyguard. Yep, she surely is. Well, she's now a bodyguard, but later on actually becomes her assistant. Yeah. But anyways, everyone, welcome to Mistralton City. And now, immediately since we go here, here's where we meet two new characters. Oh, hey, Ditto, right? Let me see your Pokédex for a moment. What do we have here? Yeah, what? You found 6... Oh my... Really? I was one off? God damn it, I was off by 1. Oh, we almost got 69. Damn it. Damn it, man. Hey, excuse me. I was a little excited and forgot my manners. My name is Juniper too. Cedric Juniper. The professor who gave you the Pokédex is my daughter. Yep. That girl has told me a lot about you. It really makes my day to meet you. In honor of our meeting, I'm going to upgrade your Pokédex. In what way? Well, I guess I'll find out. Yeah. Some Pokemon can change forms, even when it's the same individual. If you have already seen a form, you can check it witness whenever you want. I also added a function to make searching easier. All right then. Professor. No, so who's that trainer? I forgot my introductions. Skyla, this is a friend of my daughter's. Ditto is traveling around Unova to complete the Pokédex. Except I'm probably not. Oh, I see. So that means that you'll be challenging the gym. Yeah, Skyla's gym. Oh boy. I'm really looking forward to it. Except in the anime, where when the first time we saw Skyla in the anime, she came up with the concept of air battles, where she doesn't really have to do any sort of battling whatsoever, and it immediately just thinks that whether she will win or lose. Yeah, just by thinking it in her head. Yeah, and the reason for that is because she wanted to spend more time flying around, instead of actually facing her gym challengers. Yeah, and that was actually when we actually got the battle between Skyla and Silent first. Yeah, yeah, that was really something. Yeah, but anyways, now to all that talking, off goes Cedric Juniper. Sheesh. What? It's hard to believe a happy-go-lucky guy like that could be a world-renowned Pokemon professor. Okay. So now heads up, Ditto. Heads up, what? As a gym leader, I'd be happy to have you challenge the gym. But there's something I need to take care of first. Okay. Just now, as I was flying the cargo plane, I saw something. I saw something on top of the celestial tower. I'm sure that it was a sick Pokemon, and if it is, I can't leave it there. I have to look into this right away. I'm leaving for Route 7's Celestial Tower. You can come along if you want. Well, she says if we want to, but we have to anyway, considering, well, yeah, in order for us to challenge, but yeah, if we want to challenge Skyla, then we actually have to go to Celestial Tower. Okay, now, the big thing for Mistralton City that I obviously have to point out is this house right here. Now, back when we were in Driftfell City, I thought that the move reminder and the move deleter were actually in Driftfell City, but no. Now the move reminder and the move deleter are actually located within this. Are actually located in this very house. Yeah. Now, and of course, now, if you want to have your moves be remembered, then this is when you're gonna need, you know, a whole bunch of heart scales. Yeah, and of course, if you want your moves to be deleted, then you essentially need to talk to that old man next to her. Okay. Now also everyone, for Mistralton City as well. Now there is actually a man inside of the Pokemon Center who can actually talk to, which I believe it's this guy over here. Yeah, him. Now he says he can tell which type of move that a Pokemon's hidden power is. So yeah, for those of you who want to know, yeah, now what type of move your hidden power for that particular Pokemon has, yeah, you just I need to go here. Oh yeah, now we can get more. Now from this guy, you'll be able to get the TMs for Hail, Sunny Day, Rain Dance, and Sandstorm. So if you want to utilize the weather, then you need to go here too. Okay, now also for Mistralton City, now this place actually has a airport. Yeah, and the airport is actually where the actual Mistralton Gym is at. And is actually where the Mistralton Gym is actually located. Yeah, and it is also Mistralton City now is also a place where a bunch of cargo planes come and go, so that they can transport cargo to essentially anywhere. So yeah, Mistralton City is definitely the city where we're definitely the place where we're gonna be, the place where there essentially has a lot of air travel and whatnot. Oh yeah, that's right. And also from this woman, here's where you can actually get the Shark Beak. Yeah, the move that boosts the power of flying moves, and I think I may use that at some point or another. Yeah, I get the feeling that I may want to use that at some point. Yeah, considering I have a Pokemon that is a flying type, maybe. Or that is if I find an item that boosts psychic moves. Oh well. Okay, what now? Now, yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. And I guess I should point this out too. The music that plays in that plays here. I actually also, I'm sure, really do like this music for Mistralton City. Yeah, I really do like this one. Yeah, although, yeah, it's too bad that you're probably not gonna be here for very long once you are done. Well, I guess it is a good thing that they actually play this type of music here, because, yeah, since you may have to go back here if you want your moves to be remembered or deleted. But anyways, yeah, now as we go along the runway. Now, oh yeah, sorry, and also now there is actually a version exclusive thing. Well, for the very thing that we actually gotta see at the very bottom of this. Oh yes, right. Now over here is where we get the TM for Skydrop. Now, about what I was saying, now, oh wait, hang on, now, it's right over here. Yeah, here it is. Now, considering that we are playing Pokemon White right now, yeah, what you're seeing here is essentially a garden. Yeah, where they can essentially grow for some vegetables. But however, for our Pokemon Black version, this area here is actually where they actually put an actual multiple greenhouses. But however, you can't exactly go inside any of those greenhouses. Yeah, they are really just there just for visual. Yeah, those are just there for visual purposes, really. Yeah. Oh yeah, and we actually are gonna come back here, come back to this house. After we have gotten the Mistralton gym badge, because well, you'll definitely see what I mean as we actually get that. Yeah, but anyways, now after we're done talking to you, oh yeah, you definitely hear many people have had their Pokemon stolen by Team Plasma. Yeah, that's certainly happened. And that's everything to see for Mistralton City for now. And so, we'll continue on for the next part. And so, today, I'll see you guys next time.